The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1 continues. The Utah Jazz have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Houston Rockets. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
Here it is, Game 4 of the Western Conference Quarterfinals. And the question on everyone's mind tonight, will this be a clean sweep? Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. The starters for Utah, Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's George in at the point. And for the Rockets, Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Amen Thompson out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. Fires from deep. Kessler with a bucket.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Thompson. Green, the pass to Brooks. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Green against Sexton. Sexton comes with a double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Utah now. Collins with it. Van Vliet covering. Sexton looking around. The 3, George. Another 3 for Utah.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Ooh, poked away. George with a steal. Pass to Collins. Back to George. From the arc. Buries it from 3. George has got his second bucket on the night.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
And I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And the three-pointer goes.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Going with a new group. So it's the Rockets now, searching for their first points of the game. Here's Brooks. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Pass to Juzang. from outside the arc. And again, it's Utah with a three.
I just love the ball movement.
And it's Houston's ball. 15-point game. Snatched away. He's got a clear path. Pushing it up now. Here's Collier. Here's Mikhailuk. Gets a very good look and converts. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Back to Green, just 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Utah grabs the miss. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Martin up top. Pass to Mikhailuk. Fires the three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Checked in for Green. A different look here for Utah. Here's Brooks. Pass to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. And here's Brooks. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Sexton. And the Jazz pushing it up now. For three, Collins. Another three for Utah.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, George with a steal. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray. George has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Thompson finds Şengün. Back to Thompson. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
That's just the bucket you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here's Kessler. And again, it's Utah with a three.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Brooks. Still no points. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Collins with it, and it's Şengün. Okay, knockout!
Man.
Wow!
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. Looking for their first basket of the game. Misses in close. Eason against Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And a deep three from Van Vliet. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Utah holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition. playing inspired defense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Collier. Then it's Filipowski. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Collier. No points so far. From deep three-point land. Launches it. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, moving the ball with a purpose. Lauri Markkanen. Nice pass.
Outside, Green. That's tipped. Here's Filipowski. The 3 is up. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Outside Whitmore. Got a hand on it.
And this is crucial for Markkanen's overall development, that he ups his defense and looks to block some shots.
For 3, Collier. Markkanen from long range. They get it back. Pass to Filipowski. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Filipowski's got 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside, Green. To the inside. Will it go? Landale misses. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. To the right side. Here's Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now here's Whitmore. He's covered by Clarkson. And here again come the Jazz in transition. Up the court they go. Markkanen against Smith. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Eason finds Green. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Markkanen. On offense, here's Utah. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Clarkson outside. The Jazz again can't hit.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
On the wing, Whitmore.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Filipowski. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Hey, they are really looking to move the ball on the break. It's impressive.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Eason. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
You know, a pretty easy solution to stopping this run would be to get back on defense. It's pretty simple.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Landale, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Landale. Thompson comes in for Smith. Brooks, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Green. Here's Utah. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Outside Sexton. And here's Collins for three. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
George with a steal. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Utah.
Again. I mean, just weak fast break defense.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. Tipped away. George with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. Pass to Kessler. George against Van Vliet. Here's Kessler. Another 3 for Utah.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Houston, they've gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Van Vliet finds Eason. Now here's Thompson. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the track.
And so it's Utah making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. Here's thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Utah Jazz.
Well, it's been a stampede in transition. They'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to give you a compliment, just like you, Jet, in the blink of an eye.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. You got to like what Keontae George has done in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Collins has gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperon Şengün out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Markkanen for 3. Another 3 for Utah.
And I want to see Markkanen continue to shoot from deep because he's a quality sniper with impressive range.
Markkanen's gone 2 of 3 shooting from distance here. To the paint. Thompson's shot is off. Markkanen looking it over. From downtown. And Kessler gets a 3. Kessler's got 12 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Sexton against Green. Kessler with a rebound.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And here's Collins for 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Van Vliet, no good. Unable to win this run.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
For 3, Collins. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Fires for 3. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
The Rockets have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. The Jazz have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. George with the bucket.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Green. Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got 4 rebounds now. Markkanen outside. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Pass to Green. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Şengün, a screen on Sexton, and it's Green off the drive. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Collins with it. Green picks him up. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
There's 1:40 left in the third. Van Vliet against George. Şengün, a screen on George. Here's Van Vliet. Houston with another miss.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Sexton, that's good.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Utah grabs the miss. George outside. Kessler passes to George. Back to Kessler. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Thompson draws the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Markkanen with it. He's picked up by Eason. The 3 from Sexton. Kicks it to George. Fires the 3. And it's Sexton. That time on the assist by George. Sexton's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative in understanding when to shoot off the catch.
Got a piece of it. Lays out. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Utah making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
"16 seconds left in the third. Now here's Şengün. Not a lot of room. To stop the drought. The shot no good. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Utah ahead, running away with it. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. So the Utah 5 right now. We've got Filipowski. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Collier. And it's Hendricks in at the 4.
The three-point shot of Clarkson runs hot and cold. But boy, when it's on, Jordan's so difficult to stop.
Knocked loose. In transition, here they come. For 3, Collier gets the 3 ball to go. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
To the middle. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Here's Hendricks. Launches a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They continue to lose the turnover battle.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Here's Whitmore. It's deflected. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Pass to Collier. The 3. Pure from three-point range. Collier's got 9 points now in the quarter.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Now here's Green, guarded closely. Landale misses. For Utah, they've gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Takes a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Clarkson on the double team. Here's Sensabaugh. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Outside, Green. Clock at 4. On the take. Can they get it? Utah grabs the miss. A minute 37 left in the game. Here's Sensabaugh. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every 3 he takes now is going in. These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Jazz.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
They just owned this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And what a huge performance it was for Keontae George.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. The fadeaway. And that one comes up a bit short.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And it's Whitmore missing. Clarkson outside. Another three for Utah.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Isaiah Collier.